See, this is the question which is always asked by many people as to why Nike, Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, Uber, Ola, why all these companies get so huge valuation? Why do these companies get so huge valuation? And remember, the reason why they get such huge valuation is because their investment in the assets is negligible, is absolutely negligible. But their investment in technology is phenomenal. And it is on account of the use of technology, which is converted into a brand name, they are able to generate huge revenues. अब जरा समझ के लीजिए क्या हो रहा है इन कंपनीज का, ये सारी कंपनीज का ये हो रहा है कि इनके रेवेन्यूज तो बहुत बढ़िया हैं, लेकिन इनका इन्वेस्टमेंट का फिगर नेग्लिजिबल है। नेग्लिजिबल है इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब इनका जो आरओआई है, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वो एग्जॉर्बिटेंटली हाई है। और चूंकि इनका आरओआई एग्जॉर्बिटेंटली हाई है, तो इनका जो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी है, इट साउंड्स वेरी गुड। एंड व्हेन यू कन्वर्ट दैट प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी, दैट कैश फ्लो in terms of present value, then the amount becomes sizable. The amount becomes sizable. And that is the reason as to why all these companies, all these Amazon, Flipkart, Oyo, all these brand names, they get so huge valuations. And so ultimately, valuation of all these companies are linked with their future earning capacities. So many times people ask this question: all these companies are making huge losses, all of them, most of them, then why are these companies, despite the fact that they are making losses, how are they making, how the valuations are so high? Same answer: discounted cash flow. And I'm sure both of you can understand it very easily. What is discounted cash flow? Discounted cash flow, double discounting model, two-stage discounting model. So what they do, it may be making losses today, but it's not going to make loss forever. It's going to start making profit after a while. So when it starts making profit after a while, and you take all the projected cash flow for the infinity, and how do you take the entire cash flow for the infinity? By breaking it into two parts: explicit forecast period and the terminal period. तो जब आप ये वैल्यू निकालोगे, तो obviously this value is going to be positive, and this value is not only going to be positive, it's going to be substantially high. And that is the reason why these companies are getting so huge valuations. And this is what people should understand. Today, say for example, India's stock markets, despite the fact that the corona is increasing every day, the number of cases of corona are increasing every day. And what is happening on the stock market? The stock prices of all these shares, of course, today was the exception, yesterday was also an exception perhaps, but otherwise, the share prices of all these stocks are going up. So the question can come to your mind as to how is that the number of corona cases are increasing and still the stock markets are going up. Please remember, stock market is not doing the valuation based on what is the current today's situation. Stock market is doing the valuation what is tomorrow's situation. And tomorrow's situation of India's economy is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So that is the reason why the stock markets are going up. Because as far as India's economy is concerned, please remember, it is extremely sound. Extremely sound. This setback on account of corona is absolutely temporary. It's not a permanent one. Remember, what is the mortality rate? Today the mortality rate is 2.25%. And the number of cases are almost 1.5 million, and the number of deaths are just about 30,000 or even less than that actually. So what is happening is, stock market is not doing the valuation based on what it is today. Stock market is doing the valuation based on how it is going to be tomorrow. So all these companies, likewise, the Uber, Amazon, or Flipkart, or all of them, they may be making losses today, but they are not being valued based on what they are doing today. They are being valued based on the DCF. And what is DCF? What DCF takes into account? DCF takes into account your future earning. And future earning, please remember, of all these companies is extremely good. All the expenses today that they're incurring, they will not have to make those kind of expenses going forward. So today they have to spend a lot of money on advertising and promotion of their brand, name as a brand. Tomorrow, once the brand is established, they do not have to spend money at all. And therefore, what is going to happen? Their revenues will increase, but their expenses will decrease. And which means ultimately their cash flows will increase. And since there is a substantial increase in the cash flow, future cash flows, these companies are getting huge valuations. So I just thought to also explain with this discussion two things. Number one, why all these e-commerce companies get such huge valuations, because that is the question in the minds of everybody, that despite making losses, why they get so good valuation. And I also thought, because this is another question people do ask me, as to how come the stock market in India are going up when the number of corona cases are going up. So remember, stock market does not do the evaluation based on what is the situation today. Stock market does the evaluation based on what is the situation going forward. And the situation going forward for India's economy is very sound, very strong, and that's the reason why the stock markets are going up. They may have some ups and downs here and there, but that will be only temporary.